Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's up? My name is Jasmine, and in today's video I decided to do something a little bit different. I came up with this self-love challenge. I don't know, a lot of the times people don't know how to cherish and value themselves, so I created this challenge just for personally me. I'm dealing with a lot of self-growth. I've just been trying to figure out ways of how I can really learn to love myself and value myself. And I think that a lot of times people are able to give others advice but not take it themselves. Also, people think that in order to feel good about themselves, others have to tell you how good you are, but that's not the case. I think that people have to really start to realize that you're the one who tells yourself, like, hey, you're awesome, you're valuable, you're important, you're beautiful, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. That's why I created this challenge. And if you see me looking down, it's because I literally wrote down everything that I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it, because I know this is a topic that not a lot of people speak about, and I think that this is important. This challenge allows you to practice good self-care, and it helps you to remind yourself that you're beautiful, worthy, and loved, not by others but by yourself, because love starts within yourself. You can't expect to love somebody else if you don't love yourself first. You can't really spread positivity if you don't start with being positive yourself. And this challenge is called One Step, One Compliment. Now, for a lot of girls who like to do their makeup, I decided to come up with something that really helps us realize our worth and our value. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup today, and for every makeup step I'm gonna give myself a compliment. It could be about my personality, the traits that I admire about myself, or just weird things that I just find myself to be unique and different. I think that at the end of the day, no matter how anyone sees you, no matter how anyone views you, it shouldn't matter to you as much, because as long as you know that you're beautiful and that you're you, that's really all that matters. I feel like this challenge is going to be a little bit difficult for me, only because I can be positive when it comes to other people, but for me, I never really say nice things about myself. And you know, it's a work in progress. It's a process to really learn to love and accept yourself. So this might be a little bit challenging for me, because sometimes I'm not even sure what makes me different and what makes me me. So I'm really curious to see what comes to the top of my head, and just I'm excited yet nervous. So if you guys want to see me do my makeup and just talk about myself, then just please keep on watching. Okay, so for the first step in my makeup, I'm gonna go in and prime my face. First thing, Jasmine, I love the fact that you're always, ooh, this is hard. Okay. I admire the fact how friendly you are to people, even to strangers. I don't know if it's because I work with people and I'm always meeting new people from around the world, which means I always have to present myself and my company and the company that I work for in the best possible way ever. But I've developed this thing where I'm always nice. I always have a smile on my face. I always find myself to be very approachable, easy to talk to, and it's a nice feeling to know that people are willing to talk to you, that people aren't scared to go up and talk to you about anything. So I really like the fact that I'm so easygoing and friendly with people. I'm really a people person. So the second step, I'm gonna go in and fill in my eyebrows. Jasmine, I love the fact that you care so much about others. You always find a way to make people happy, and you always put people before yourself. So the third step, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm gonna say that I admire the fact that I never give up. I've been through a lot the past couple of years. I'm really proud of myself that I was able to get back up on my feet. So step number 4, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer. I love how organized you are. Honestly, sometimes there's certain things we can't control in life, and for me, the only thing that I can really control is my environment, like where I am. So whether it's at work, at home, or in school, I'm a neat freak. It just makes me feel so much efficient, and it just makes me feel like I'm being productive even though I'm not doing anything. Step number 5, go in with my Revolution translucent baking powder. I'm gonna just put that on the back of this little pan. I don't know, what can I say? I know. I've noticed that I have a passion for drawing and for painting. I feel so creative, and also when it comes to like work, there's a lot of projects that are given to me because of my creativity, and I feel good about myself because people are always complimenting me, and it makes me feel good about myself. But also, I need to really compliment myself because not a lot of people can draw, not a lot of people can paint, and I'm able to do that so beautifully, and at the same time, you know, have it mean something to me. So I'm really glad that I was able to find a passion that really speaks to me and has meaning. The next thing I'm gonna do is bronze up my face. Honestly, I don't know, so give me a minute. I admire the fact that I was able to grow and be super mature at a very young age. I feel like there was a lot of situations that I was in younger that made me realize that there's certain ways I'm not supposed to act, and there's certain ways I am supposed to act. Not just for me, just in general. There's a time and place for everything. There's certain things that cannot be said, certain things that cannot be done. There's certain things that just are part of growing up and being adults, and a lot of times people sometimes don't grow out of their teenage years and don't really understand that, honey, you need to grow up. Next step is going to be blush. I appreciate the fact that I am able to pick up a book and read. I think we live in a generation where kids don't like to read at all. They think that it's stupid, unnecessary, and the truth is, reading is the only way that you're gonna be able to learn and grow as a human being. The next step is eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using 3 different shades, so I have to think about 3 freaking compliments for myself, and honestly, I'm like running out because I don't know what to say about myself. It's actually really hard. The first thing I'm gonna say about myself is that I love how passionate I am about school. For someone who isn't attending school at the moment, I still strongly believe that an education is a way to go. I love the fact how much I take care of myself. Okay, so for the third color, I'm gonna say how athletic I am. I played basketball in middle school. I played basketball some of high school. And then after that, I ended up playing tennis, which became my sport. Okay, so I look crazy, but it's okay. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on falsies. I look crazy, but okay, I'm gonna put lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I finished putting on my lashes, and now I have to talk about myself, and I don't know what to say because this is actually really hard. Okay, so I think that I'm gonna say that I have a good heart. I know a lot of people say, oh, I have such a good heart, this and this and that, but I feel like when it comes to certain people, I kind of just put everything aside to really focus on them and really take care of them. And a lot of the time people will just say, you know, screw this, I'm gonna just take care of myself, like you can go to, you know, like. So I think that makes me pretty different, pretty unique. It feels weird talking about myself because like I never really talk about myself in like that way where, oh, Jasmine is so this, Jasmine is so that, and it's just like, ugh. Okay, so the next thing is highlight. I really like the fact that I stopped playing with my hair. I've dyed my hair a lot of times since I was like 14. I was never really happy with what I had already, such as my hair, my eyes, my nose. I'm happy that I've learned to really accept myself and love myself the way that I am. There are days where I don't feel so good about myself because of these features. Like right now, look, see, I put highlighter on. I don't like my nose, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can't really do much about it because I was born with it. I mean, I could get a nose job, but I want to teach my kids in the future to love and to accept themselves that the way they are, and that kind of defeats the purpose if I get a nose job. So I kind of have to live with myself with it. So I finished my makeup look. This is how it turned out. I'm really happy with it. I thought it was going to be too much, but it's actually like good for me, for my liking. And the last thing that I want to say about myself is that I'm really happy with the fact that I was able and I am able to accept change. A lot of the times us as humans don't accept change and we're scared of change because we think that it's gonna alter our universe. And honestly, that's not the case. I'm just really happy that I'm able to accept change and embrace it, because I feel like that's the only way my life is gonna really turn upside down and really be the best that it could possibly be. Yeah, you guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one step, one compliment challenge. This is something a little bit different, a little bit weird for me, because honestly I didn't know how I wanted to present this video. I wasn't sure what I wanted to call it, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I think that we all just have to remind ourselves at least once a day what we love about ourselves. I feel like that's just one step into building your self-confidence, building your self-esteem, and really working towards self-love and acceptance. And I think that a lot of people struggle with that nowadays. Yeah, if you guys want to give this a try, go ahead. You're gonna see that it's way much harder than it really is. For the most part though, I'm really happy with how my makeup look turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you aren't already. I would really appreciate your love and support. Follow me also on my social medias. Everything will be in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and a great life. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.